Okay guys, I asked the bank for a box of dimes and they did not have it, but they did have $115 in dimes. So I took that and we're gonna hunt it. I don't hunt dimes often, so I was really disappointed with my last dime box, so I'm really hoping that this is better. Wish me luck and we will get right into it and see what I can find. Okay, so I got through all the custom wrap rolls. I didn't find anything super exciting, no silvers or foreigns or anything like that. I did find a few moderately interesting things. I did find this 1967, or 65, I'm sorry, that just looks beautiful. And then this 67 looks just incredible. Edge looks really nice. So I'm going to hold on to that. Compared against the one I have, I'm sure it's better though. I don't do a lot of dime hunting, so whatever I have is probably not that great. But anyhow, I'll get through these. And bring in if I find something fun. Okay, I hunted all the rolls. I'm looking for the varieties now. And I think I might have found something. I'm really not familiar with dime varieties, so I'm kind of learning as I go here. But I learned, here, let's look at this. I learned on the PCGS site there is a 1970 10-cent reverse of 68. And from what I can find online, it seems like, where's the mouse? There it is. The difference is this flame right here. There's two little grooves on the left side, see? If I look at a regular 1970, it doesn't have the two grooves. It's just the one groove there. Now, what seems weird to me, and I don't quite understand this, if I go look at a regular 68, it seems to have a one little groove kind of to the left there. So I don't quite understand why this looks a little different, but anyway, it's kind of beside the point at this point. I'll have to go research it some more to really understand it. But anyhow, if I look at my 1970 here, wait, first let's look at that. Let's look at that. It is 1970. If I look at this, I see not much of a groove at all. There's a little bit of a groove here, probably worn a little bit from right there. But then I look at this 1970, and it clearly has two grooves. I think one of those is a scratch, but that's a groove and that's a groove. I'll have to look at my loop, look under my loop to really confirm it. But and then I have another one that looks virtually the same. It's got the three little grooves there. So I'm not positive that this is a variety. I'm gonna hold on to all three of these just so I can research it and try to understand it better. But might be something interesting. But anyhow, I said the coins are all hunted. The only interesting things I found was, here's a bent dime, which I thought was kind of funny. Nothing special about it other than it's bent. I don't know how that happened. This one's kind of interesting. It's definitely seen better days. It is slick, completely smooth all around the sides there. I don't know what happened here, but it's definitely seen better days. And then, let's see. I did find a really nice 65 I showed you earlier. A really nice 67. I believe I showed you that earlier. And then just a few other things I'm going to compare against my album. Or my coins. I don't have an album for dimes yet, but some of these are just... like this I think is a 2008P. I'm not sure how my 2008Ps look, but most of my Philadelphias don't look great, so if I find a nice one, I'll hold on to it and check it. Well, anyway, that'll bring this to an end here. Oh, I did find these. These were kind of interesting, too. These are some off-center strikes. Here, let's look at these under the microscope. Let's see if I put this over here. You can see right here, super thin right there, and then super thick over here. And I found two of them like that. This one's super thin. This one's really quite thin on that side, and then super thick on that side. So I don't know if they have any extra value, but I think they're kind of cool. So I'll probably hold on to those. Anyhow, that'll bring this to a wrap. I'll probably combine this with another hunt since I didn't find anything super special, but we'll see on the next one. Okay guys, I'm going to try hunting these $20 in dimes here. See if I could possibly get lucky and get something silvery or proof or a foreign or something. We'll see what I can get. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm still on my first roll, and I did find something reasonably interesting. I found a 2009 D dime. They are low minted comparatively, so I do like to hold on to them if I find them. So it's a good sign. I'll keep hunting and I'll bring you back if I find something fun. Okay guys, we're on roll 4 and I got something exciting. I got a foreign, a 2018 I think? No, 2010 Canadian dime. That is awesome. I'm happy to see anything exciting in dimes. Especially after that box that I did on my last video about. That was a terrible box. But that is exciting. That at least is something really cool to find. Alright, I'll bring you back if I find something else fun. Well, this is pretty exciting. I'm on my last roll, and the last coin that fell out was a Canadian. A 2004, it looks like. Let's see if I can read that right. Is that 2004? Yeah, 2004. Very cool. That was officially the most number of foreigns I've ever gotten in a dime hunt. Kind of cool. And it was a pretty small hunt too. So, I'm not finished with this roll yet, so I'll finish up this roll and then give it a little wrap up. Okay, so all the rolls are hunted. I'll get to these two in a minute, but I found two foreigns, as I showed before, 2004 and 2010, I believe, 2004 and 2010. I found these are just 2010 Ps. I know it was one I was missing from my collection, so I grabbed them both and I'll decide which one I want to keep. This is the 2009. Kind of nice. And then these are all just some later dates that are, well, this is a P and these are all Ds. Just that looked really nice, so I'll go compare them against the coins I already have. There's nothing special here. I did get one 2020, which I already had, but I thought I'd just set it aside and see how many I got. But what I wanted to show you with these is they're a bit of an off-center strike, which is kind of cool to look at. You can see on this side it's very thin, on this side it's very thick. You can even see a kind of a double line there. And let's see if I can see on this one too. Anyhow, I just thought it was pretty cool. I'll bring it up with my microscope in just a second so we can see it. Okay, there's my microscope, and we will look at the 1988P that I got here. You can see it's really thin here, and then as you go along it gets thicker and thicker until you get to this side where you can even see like a double line. I think that's pretty cool. I'll probably hold on to this one. The other one is not as pronounced. This is a 1999P. It's really thin there, and then as you go around it gets thicker and thicker. And not quite as much as the other one, but kind of right there. Still kind of cool. I don't know. I kind of like these things. But anyhow, that will wrap up the hunt. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next hunt. Okay, I tried to get some more coins from my bank today, and they were limited on what they could give me, so I said I'll take whatever you got. So they gave me 50 bucks in dimes, and we'll hunt it and see if I can possibly get something fun out of it. I have not had much luck with dimes, so I guess my last hunt was pretty cool. I got 2 foreigns and a 2009, which is that in itself is pretty rare for me, so I'd be excited to find just about anything in here. So let's get to it and see what we can find. Okay, I'm on the first roll, and I did find something kind of interesting. This is just a 1984 D, nothing special about it. I just happened to find this next to what I'm about to show you. And look at this 1984 Denver. Look at how different they look. I can't figure out why it would look like this. It looks like it got dirty and then had some sealant sprayed on it or something, and both sides look like it. I don't know. Maybe it's a minting error. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I may hold on to this one just because it looks kind of interesting, but I kind of doubt it's worth anything. But it is interesting enough that I wanted to show you guys, so anyhow, on with the hunt. I thought this was kind of interesting. I got a very dark colored ender here. I presume it's just dirty, but see, that's what a normal one would look like, and this one looks really quite dark, so we'll see what it is. Let's open this one live. Just a really dirty 2006 out of Denver. That's pretty funny. Anyhow, I'll bring it back if I find something fun. Alright, well, all rolls have been hunted. Nothing super special. I did find that 84D that I showed you earlier that looks like it's been polished or sealed in something, or who knows what. Just moderately interesting to look at. I found a 2004D that just looks really nice. So I'm going to compare it against what I already have. I got a 2014P that looks really nice as well, so I'll probably hold on to that. I'll compare it against the one I have and see which one's better. And I got a 2020D. I'll probably hold on to that because I don't have very many of the dimes. And then I got 2 of the off-center strikes that I like to show so much. This one looks particularly off-center because the edge is right at the letters here, and then it's really thick over here, and then it's really thin up here and really thick down here. And this one you can even see like 2 lines there. I'll bring it up with the microscope so we can take a look at it real quick. Okay, I'll bring up this 1993P, it looks like. And you can see that it's really thin there, but as you go along it gets thicker and thicker, and then it even splits into 2 lines, even 3 lines it looks like here over here. I'll probably hold on to this one since it's so prominent. It's pretty cool. And then the other one, you can see it's cut off like right at the letters there. The T is almost off the edge. And then it gets really thick over here. I'll probably hold on to both of these now that I look at them under the scope. Look pretty cool. If nothing else, just fun to look at. Anyhow, that'll be it for the hunt. I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.